Whispers from a Misty Lake. This is the first game that I'm playing from Pride Jam 7, which I think is the last jam that came out. Has there been another one since then? If there has, and I didn't know about it. Yeah, I added games from this jam to the list on like like July 1st or something. And it's taken until now, near the end of August, for Random to finally pick it. Here we go, and there's gonna be a lot of these because there's a lot of them left because I haven't gotten a single one. And how many did I put in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I put 12 on here, and it still hasn't picked it yet. So out of the 33 remaining, 12 from this one. Anyway, also this isn't downloadable from what I can tell, so I'm gonna have to crop this. Actually, I would push this and make it go to full screen, but I'm already recording, and from what I learned, if I change the window, recording goes bye-bye. So I'll just crop this later. Anyway, this is a visual novel made in Game Maker, so it's gonna be rereading for 15 minutes is what I think's gonna happen here. It's about the fish and the wolf. The third one's here. I think she's going to be a third wheel like she normally is. I've gone by many names throughout the centuries, yet lately many seem to have settled with the name Misty Lake. The Misty Lake is the narrator. These past many days have been curious. A bond has begun to thread itself together, slowly and gently, between two unlikely souls. One of them knows me well, beneath the surface. The other drifts by with care, never staying long, but I've come to know her through the mist. It's a ghost. It's not a ghost anymore. That's a wolf. Waka! Waka! Waka waka! It's me, Pac-Man. Where are ya? Waka, answer me! Waka! Kagi, is everything alright? There you are. I told you already, the fairies tossed a bunch of logs into the lake. I still have to remove all of it. Alright, you did tell me that. Sorry. You don't need to apologize. Did you need something? No, I just forgot. I shouldn't have bothered you. Geez, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be sorry. I'm actually happy to see you. Guess that means I should take a break and chat for a bit. Then, if that's okay. By the way, I heard you calling my name. You sounded kind of scared. I was scared. I get it. It just reminded me of when we first met. When we met? Yeah, you were lying there, basking in the sun, and when I came out of the water, you freaked out so bad. Oh yeah, right. Ha ha ha. Oftentimes I wonder if I faintly felt it before it began. The moment when one current fades, another takes its place. It slips by without sound. And yet there are times when I can sense it, the quiet pull between certain creatures drawn toward each other before even knowing the shape of the meeting. Question mark, exclamation point. Dot dot dot. What a peculiar fox. Light bulb. What just happened? Hey, are you a fox or a wolf? Am I what? I was just wondering, I haven't seen many yokai like you before. I'm from the water, as you could tell. I'm a wolf. A werewolf. Where? No, I mean half human, half wolf. Oh, I see. I'm a mermaid. Half tail, half charming. Right. Nice to meet you, werewolf. Nice to meet you, mermaid. Would I like to save my progress? Sure. How many default files do you get into RPG Maker? 20, apparently. And then you tried to eat me. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Did we get along so well? You think so? I always thought we clicked right from the start. I mean, you're from the land and I'm not. I didn't think someone tied to the surface would ever understand someone like me. Not really, as if we're not just two yokai with different legs to stand on. You stand on your tail? Probably not. Someone like held you by your arms and like stuck you, stuck the little fins on the ground. You just kind of like flop over, right? I wasn't really interested in life on the surface until you came along. That's all? You talk about everything. The Red Shrine Maiden, the incidents, and those ridiculous Bon Bon Maru headlines. Started looking forward to hearing about them day by day. They're just regular service things, though. That's what made them special. It became our regular thing. True. Ah, the food, too. The harvest the Aki sisters bring. I can still taste it. I know, right? There's so many ways to cook with surface food, too. You can boil it, mash it, cook it in a stew. I still remember that bamboo shoot rice you made. It was a mess, but it was warm. It really was a mess. You made it after we looked at that cookbook. I mentioned wanting to try bamboo dishes, and the next thing I knew, you'd gone and made some. I just thought you might like it. I did. It was simple, but it tasted homely. Oh, do you remember that time when I took you to the human village? Carried you around a wheelbarrow? How could I forget? I remember being so scared if something would happen when we reached the village. But you didn't let anything happen to me. Right. I wonder why we even went to the village. Silly, it's because you mentioned there was a Minriki performing there. Alright, I remember telling you how mesmerizing the performance was, and that I wanted to show you. Yep, seeing her performance was mesmerizing. Everyone was focused on the Minriki. They didn't pay any attention to anything else. You were holding onto me so tight when I carried you. You held me so tight I could hear your heartbeat louder than the taiko beats. Well, it was worth visiting the human village. News is often old for lives such as ours. Hearsay travels quickly through water, though gossip is never particularly refreshing. Interaction stirs ripples, and ripples grow into stories that linger. Rather than knowing from a distance, visitors are always welcome. So, how's everything? Good, really good. I actually met someone kind of interesting in the village. Oh, really? Yeah, oh, also, I saw the Minriki performance. The one where the dancer wears no mask? I always wanted to see that. That's the one. What is it? Tonight's the last night of the festival, isn't it? I guess I just feel a little sad. I couldn't be part of it. Do you want to go? What? You know I don't even have feet. How could I? You fly? Can't do that. I mean it, I could carry you. You're serious? I am. I'm always the one telling the stories. I just wish we could experience some of it together. Not that I've never tried going out, I can only get so far hopping. Then I fall over, and that's it. Luckily I can breathe outside of the water. I'll stay with you the whole time. If I have to buy a cart and push you around, I will. A cart? You're ridiculous. I'll figure something out. Alright, then if I come with you, you have to come with me. Huh? Into the water. Well, you know I'm afraid of being in water. I'm a dog. You don't want to spell wet dog. Well, I've made up my mind. What? Open your arms. But wait. Waggysaggy Hime has joined the party. Are you really that surprised you used to be scared of the surface? No, I think it's what surprises me is that I forgot that fear felt so big back then. Now it just feels so small. Fear often feels the strongest when we confront it. Speaking of fear, I wonder how our fearless little Rocco-Bee doing. Monkey, I heard she's working as a waitress at a sweet shop in the human village. Really? That's hard to imagine. It is. Word is she got caught up by a certain human magician and had to work there as punishment while having to keep her identity a secret. Ah, that makes it even harder to believe. I swear I saw her while walking through the village. The second our eyes met, she looked like she wanted to curl up and vanish. You have to take me sometimes. I want to see her pretending to be human. She still acts like she hates it, but you can tell she's giving it her best, her all. Never been the type to get along with humans or other yokai, really. But she always meant well. Still remember how we first met her? There were rumors going around about a rook-rook-burk-burk-bee who appeared at midnight near the willow tree by the river, standing alone in the midnight. They said she was proud, even scary, but really, she just kept things quietly to herself, someone who carried more than she let on. Tough getting to know her even after you introduced me. It took time. But honestly, she might be proud, but at least she doesn't pretend to be someone she isn't. I remember that day you two were so awkward with each other. I couldn't help it. I've never met a Rokurokokobee before, especially not one with such personality. A veil, painted by the brush of star and moon, can offer light to others, yet a lake never sees itself. A dormant giant resting within a basin, gathering glimpses now and then, so I don't forget why I was ever here. Ow. Ah, sorry, that one always gets me. At this pace, you're gonna break the whole stairway. Hey, I'm the one hauling you around. Sparkle. Look, there she is. Sekibanki, thanks for coming. Hey, I wasn't sure if you would until I saw one of your heads float above the trees. Sharp eyes, or a wolf. So is it true that you can separate them? That's incredible. This is Waggysaggy Hime. Hello. Hi. If you don't mind me asking, where are your other heads right now? One in San Diego, one in San Francisco. Does she always ask so many questions? I'm afraid she does. I'm a curious mermaid. And I'm afraid she's a very curious mermaid. What? You two seem close. She's my personal driver. Hey. I mean, she's shown me a lot of places. I'm really grateful for that. Thanks. Never seen a wolf and mermaid hanging out like this. We get that a lot. Somehow, I'm not surprised. There's an open chest back there. Wait a second, who's the curious yokai now? I suppose you're right, it's none of my business. She's blunt. Anyway, you mentioned something about a twisted yokai? Right, last time I traced her steps, they led me here. If what I've heard is true, she might be able to help us. Us? I haven't seen her this time, so I should be going. Ah, wait. Sorry if I made things uncomfortable. Kagerou invited you and I just kept talking. There's no need to apologize. I intended to leave regardless. Actually, there's something I wanted to ask. Of course, my dear friend. I've decided to form a grassroots yokai network, something built by us. No maidens, no tengu, no gods, temples, or large factions, just common yokai helping each other. Could you repeat that? I remember that day. I just never thought things would unravel the way they did. I thought we were just starting a cozy club, trading stories, gossiping over snacks. Did that day hurt? I didn't think I wanted that kind of strength, but then I had it. It felt good. You know how I felt about it? I know. Maki was right, that yokai, she did help us. Maki was right, that yokai found the miracle mallet, but the miracle mallet's powers weren't ours to begin with. I know, but since then I just keep feeling like I'm not enough. That day I felt like I could do anything. If you still had that power, what would you do with it? I think maybe I'd jump into the lake and maybe I'd finally see the world you see it. The way you see it. You don't need a miracle mallet for that. You only have to jump. But I can't. And then when... Kagi, I know it was very hard earlier today when you were calling for me and I couldn't answer. I don't want you to carry that feeling alone anymore, that helplessness. You helped me reach the surface to experience something I never could have on my own. I want you to feel that too. Didn't you say it? Fear often feels the strongest when we confront it. Don't worry, I'll always come with you, as long as you're here. You only have to jump. But, no, how? You press the A button. I know you can, just look at me. We'll count from 10, and within those seconds, you'll jump, leaving it all behind. But, 10. Do I have to do anything, or she can do it on her own? She did it on her own. Good job. Waka, look, I did it. I finally did it. What did I tell you? Waka, Hold on. Yeah, I can't swim. This might not have been the best idea. Don't worry, I'll always be with you, as long as you're here. There you go. Nice, short visual novel. First game from this jam that there are quite a lot left for me to play. It's the third thing I've recorded today. And it's only like 12, so should be able to record a couple more things. 3 things in a row that are really short. How many jam games have I played that were in RPG Maker? I don't think there were actually that many. Have there been any at all? Had to have been at least one. RPG Maker is a pretty commonly used thing for things like this. I do not remember where I came from. However, through endless cycles of rain and moisture, life continues. For all of those who are seeking peace and harmony, I wish you nothing but my best wishes. Thanks, Misty Lake. Hey, that was it. Next time I'll play something else. Bye.